Hello everyone, got 4 dirty jokes for you today. Once upon a time, there was a woman who walked to work every day. One day, she passed by a pet store and saw a parrot sitting on a perch outside. As she walked by, the parrot suddenly spoke up and said, "Hey lady, you are really ugly." The woman was taken aback and felt insulted. She continued to walk to work, feeling embarrassed and angry. On her way back home, she passed by the same pet store and saw the parrot again. This time, the parrot repeated its insult, saying, "Hey lady, you are really ugly." The woman was outraged and decided to take action. The next day, she stormed into the pet store and demanded to see the manager. When the manager arrived, she told him about the parrot's behavior and threatened to sue the store and kill the bird. The manager was apologetic and promised to take care of the situation. He assured the woman that the parrot wouldn't say anything offensive again. The woman left the store feeling satisfied with the manager's response. The next day, as she walked by the pet store again, the parrot called out to her once more, "Hey lady." The woman stopped in her tracks, wondering if the parrot had forgotten its promise. With a mixture of anger and curiosity, she asked, "What?" The parrot replied, "You know." So a chemist walks into the store he owns, and he sees a man leaning up against a wall near the counter. "What's wrong with him?" he asks his assistant. "He needed a bottle of cough syrup," explains the assistant, "but I couldn't find any, so I sold him a bottle of laxatives instead." "What?" bellows the chemist. "You can't treat a cough with laxatives." "Of course you can," replies the assistant, pointing at the man. "Look at him. He's far too scared to cough." So a man is trying to sell his dog to a neighbor. "You can have this dog for only $5, and he can actually talk," says the man. His neighbor says, "That's ridiculous. Everyone knows dogs can't speak." The dog looks up at the neighbor with big, sad, doggy eyes and says, "Oh please, kind sir, buy me so I won't have to live with my cruel master. He won't feed me or bathe me, and he never takes me out for walks. I was once the most richest dog in the whole world. I've played several roles in award-winning movies. I've spoken to kings, queens, and presidents. I fought in the war and got several medals. I even got to travel to the moon." "Hey, he can talk," says the neighbor in amazement. "But why are you offering him for just $5? he asks the owner. "Because," snarls the man, "I'm sick of him always lying." So a policeman noticed an old lady standing on a street corner during a sudden windstorm. She was bracing herself by holding a light post with one hand, and she was holding her hat snugly against her head with her other hand. Unfortunately, a strong gust blew her dress upward, and it continued to flap in the wind, exposing her privates for everyone to see. The policeman asked, "Hey lady, everybody is taking a look at what you've got. Don't you think that pulling your dress down is more important than worrying about your hat?" The old lady replied, "Look here, sonny, what these people are looking at is 85 years old, but the hat is brand new."